So I remember that one time that I was almost scammed by Yoruba demon. See guys, for those people who don't understand what it means to be a Yoruba demon, it means those fine guys, those fine dudes that flirt. I'll probably just try and look for the meaning and probably put it on the screen. Those guys that flirt, that breaks hearts. Do you get? So God, lawyers are like the worst people ever. I'm not even like I think that this is like my next target. I want to scam this person like asasao now. Oh my god. So without further ado guys, let's get right into this video. Welcome back. If this is like your first time on my channel, I say welcome, you're a returning subscriber. Thank you for coming. Anyways guys, so from the title of this video, guys would have seen that I actually want to do like a story time where I tell you guys how I was almost scammed by a Yoruba demon. For people who don't understand what Yoruba demon is exactly, Yoruba demons are those guys who are fine, maybe not necessarily fine, those young guys, but most especially from the Yoruba tribe. They are serial heartbreakers, they are serial flirters, they are serial everything. So yeah, that's it. So without further ado guys, let's get right into this video. Hey guys, so it was during my 300 level first semester. So I think it was during my exam period as well. So you know, for people who know my school very well, during exams like that we tend to go to class at night, go and read because nobody wants to fail. It was one of those nights that I met this guy, but I should have known because see, a guy who is so smooth, most likely they are liars. I'm not saying anybody's a liar, but then guys who have their ways with words, they are liars. Anyway, so I met this guy on one of those nights. So normally the thing is, what I do is I try to walk from my school gate to my department every night so that I can at least or meet up with the 6,000 steps I'm supposed to take every day. So I met this guy. This guy saw me, said he noticed my colored hair. That was what pulled him to me. So on one of those nights, oh my god, I cannot imagine that I've actually been that gullible. So I met this guy. This guy was pushy. He wanted my number. I didn't give him my number that same day. I gave him the second day because they waited for me at the school gate again. For somebody to even wait for me, I didn't even know if he was a serial killer or something. God, I have married though. Anyway, so we started talking. See, from the first time we started talking, this guy started giving me all the details about his family members. How his father is an immigration officer. How his sisters have big breasts. Oh, wait, guys. It was like, oh, you look like one of my sisters. But the thing is, my sister, oh yeah, it's fine. Wait, my sisters are beautiful. Yeah, you are beautiful as well. But the thing is, my sister have big breasts, but then you don't have big breasts. Like, bruh. This guy will say things like, oh, I know my father's girlfriend. Oh, I'm even my father's girlfriend's mentor. Does that even make sense? This guy will drop names like, oh, do you know somebody from this and that? But you know, call me. So you guys understand how this guy is. This guy, he came to my hostel. Okay, wait, did I say hostel? Sorry, I didn't stay in the hostel, so you cannot come to my hostel. He came to my department one time like that, and then it was like, oh, hello, I'm coming to your hostel. I'm like, why? What happened? It was like, oh, I brought something for you. So apparently this guy brought ice cream from me. And then when this guy got to my, okay, so I came downstairs to come and meet this guy. I was like, oh, how are you? Blah blah. We spoke, we greeted. Then I was like, oh, take your spoon. This is my spoon. I'm like, I thought you said you brought this thing for me. I was like, I know, I'm like, don't worry, I don't want. Because I don't even know beautiful, because if you had spiked the ice cream or not, that's by the way. So for you guys to understand like how this guy is. So we started talking like once a day, probably just exchange SMS, you understand. So this guy was like, hey, hello, he's actually not in a very good mood. Is this? I'm like, oh, what happened? I was like, oh, he had a fight with his dad. I should have known that this fight with his dad, and then he had to leave the house. Can he come over to my place and come and stay? Hey, wait, before you even brought to that side, wait. So there was time I went to my father's house. So I was coming back. This guy called me I was like, oh, I'm at the park. Let me call you back. I want to pick a taxi. And I was like, oh, I'm close by. Let me come and pick you. So this guy came there to pick me. So it would be very, very, very rude for me to say, oh, drop me at my house junction or something. So this guy came to my house and was like, oh, let me help you with your bag. And he entered my room. And he was like, oh, you have a nice day. I'm like, oh, thank you. And this was like, oh, can I pass the night? I'm like, we are not drunk. You cannot pass the night. So this guy was like, talking the call, like, there's no pity now, not like nothing will happen, let me pass the night. I'm like, oh, you cannot pass the night. This guy left. So the next time that I now called, that's when I told him that, oh, he had a fight with his dad, or he left the house already. Can he come over to my house and come and stay at my place for a while? I'm like, bro, it's not possible. I cannot come and stay at my place. So this guy would suck. Like, I've never seen like a grown up. I think we were like 4 years difference. He was already a practicing lawyer. See, God, lawyers are like the worst people ever. I'm not even like, I'm not trying to generalize on anybody, but the lawyers are like the worst, because they will trip you to the point that you start feeling like, oh, did I do something wrong, or am I even safe? This guy was the #1 manipulator. So that was how this guy was like, oh, he's spending so much money on hotels, and there's no point when I have, for crying out loud, wait. Oh my God, for crying out loud, we're not even dating, like, we're just friends. That was this guy who called me and something like that. Oh, hello. I'm like, where are you? Oh, like, I've been at the mechanic since morning, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, yeah, sorry. I was like, oh, his car had issues and he needs money to fix the car. Can I get money from you? Is it madness? Like, is it madness? Okay, so this guy asked me something like that. Oh, how much am I worth? Like, how much you have? Like, how much money do you make on your business? How much more? About these things now, I'm actually going to look for our messages. This guy would literally cry on the phone, like, would cry on the phone that because I did not do this. I'm like, okay, there was time it was like, oh, he's staying over at a particular hotel that I should come over, and I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm actually very busy, I cannot come. Moreover, if you want to see me, we'll see on a neutral ground, like somewhere that is not a hotel. Do you get? Okay. I started crying on the phone. Like, dude was literally crying. Like, he was crying. He was like, everybody in his family left him, that nobody's asking of him. He left the house. Me too. I'm like, please stop trying to exaggerate my existence in your life. I don't even know you that much. That's why that one went. So dude was like, so you notice that I'm actually not going to give him any money. Like, I cannot give him my money. I didn't even have the money to give a guy. Like, I'm like, give a guy money. Am I mad? So this guy told me that, he traveled, and was like, we came back. Was like, he want us to go to Ghana together. No way. There's
much later.
So this is like 3 years after I started the video. Anyways, guys, so that was how this guy, okay, wait, I want to remember where I stopped. That was how this guy, okay, so this guy traveled, and then he was like, oh, beside it, I want us to travel together to Ghana. No, it was Dubai. And then he was like, I'm going to so look for the mail and probably put it, like, do you get? This guy told me that, I'm supposed to pay a particular amount of money in dollars so that we can travel together. Mind you, I don't even have a passport. Like, I don't have a fucking passport. This guy was like, oh, we don't worry about the yellow card. We'll get the yellow card somewhere. And I was thinking that if I was gullible, like if I was stupid, I would have paid the money. And then the guy noticed that I was not paying, I was not ready to part with my money. This guy started behaving funny. Because the thing is, if you like somebody, you like them for them. You like them for them, like you like them for everything that they actually stand for. This guy started messing up with a lot of things, started sucking on the phone. He wouldn't call or tell me that, oh, If I say I want to come to your house now, you tell me that you're not around, you're not going to receive a letter, you're not going to I started communication with this guy. Like, this guy was just like, it was just bad. But then one thing I'll keep saying every time is the fact that, see, if you're going to be in a relationship with anybody, please don't let it be a lawyer. Please, I don't even want to know like forever. Okay, I'm already beginning to sound so pathetic. But then the thing is, lawyers are super manipulators. Like, they are good at these things. They will manipulate you and make you feel like, oh, it's all your fault. Anyway, so that was how I was able to escape Uncle Jide, the Yoruba demon. Like, I'm not going to like, this guy actually used my head. Like, this guy would tell me that, oh, you know what, you can, oh God. Anyways, that's why going forward, like, no matter how fine you are as a guy, no matter how sweet you think you seem to be, like, no matter what, I don't even give you like a second thought, because your bad demons are real, no. Bad demons are fucking real. Like, this dude who called me at 9 o'clock, leave me text message. It was all so sweet, but then who wanted my money? Like, he fucking wanted my money. Anyways, guys, thank you for coming to the end of this video. Wait, am I done with this video? Oh my god. End of this video. If you've come this far, please kindly subscribe to my channel, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you. You know how we do it on here. Please smash the like button for me, leave a comment for me in the comment section, and let me see what you think about this video. Anyways, guys, I love you guys so much, and ladies, beware of Yoruba demon. No, don't say I didn't say my own. No. Oh my god. Oh, I wouldn't really say this for a fact, but the thing is, characteristics of Yoruba demons, they're always very fun, very fresh. Like, even if they don't have like a name or like a house to their name, they are always ever ready, like always stylish, like extremely very fine. One other thing you should never forget is that they're actually very smooth. They know they know what to say, like every time. They know the words to use, they know how to cajole you to do things, they know how to. This guy will literally like message me 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock at times and tell me that, oh, I'm thinking of you. And I'm like, for one, we're not even dating, but you want to come and stay over at my house. You want to come and pass a few days at my house. I'm just a fucking student, man. Like, I'm just a student. Oh my god, I can't believe it's like, wait, thinking about it, there's like 2 years that this happened. Like 2 years. And I noticed, okay, wait guys, let me bust your head. This guy told me that, so I went home one time like that. This guy said, oh, can I talk to your mother? And I'm like, is it madness? It was like, oh, can I talk to your dad? Can I come and say hello to your parents at home? Can I this? Can I that? I'm like, I've actually known you like now, just like few weeks, nothing more, like just few weeks. Very, you want to come and know my father and my mother? Like, are we getting married anytime soon? See, and then I saw this guy some other time again in the school with another girl. And then I did what? I look right, because go call me, man. Like, it's not my business. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching to this point. Wait, it wasn't like this story had like any points or anything, but it was just the fact that somebody thought that besides look so gullible that they can actually, you know, take some money off me. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching to this point. Thank you guys so much. Kindly subscribe to my channel, kindly subscribe, and you know how we do, like, please just smash the like button for me, like it, leave me a comment in the comment section, and I'm going to see. The thing is, I'm actually like not very good with story. This is like a disclaimer. I'm very horrible when it comes to storytelling, because I always get distracted like every time. But then if this video does really well, I might actually tell you another story about another thing. Do you guys get? Anyways, guys, I love you guys so much. Stay jiggy.